Started on the wrong frame there. Alrighty then. Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well today. Get my Facebook up here so that when people are yelling and screaming at me that there's no microphone, no audio, I'll be able to see it. Oh, if it wants to cooperate with me. My computer's been running slow all day today. I just don't think it likes me. Oh. Yep, it really doesn't like me, I don't think. Come on. Oh, maybe someday I'll have to look into replacing you, but I just got you, so there's really no point. Are we going to make it? There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we're set up. Thing is, I can't go because there's not a web page for me to look at until the video actually starts broadcasting, so I can't do that beforehand. So, at least I haven't found out a way. I am hardly an expert at this, as many of you all know. All right, well, I suppose now we'll go back to the frame that we started on with our lovely weather report. Maybe. There we go. It is currently 54 degrees in the great metropolis of Brendan, Iowa. Feels like 50. 45 if you're in the shade. Air quality is fair. Today's forecast is cloudy, high of 64. Tonight, a low of 43. Clouds will start to clear. And tomorrow, a high of 64 with still pretty big clouds. And then we might have some rain Saturday afternoon through late Saturday night, along with a thunderstorm or two. Take a look farther ahead here. So Saturday, the temperature-wise, Saturday will have a high of 61. Sunday will have a high of 56. Monday, a high of 61. Tuesday, a high of 66. Wednesday, a high of 65. Thursday, a high of 68. So we will be having some temperate days compared to what we're probably used to. But hey, we'll take it. Get some rain then. I know we were really hoping for some rain. A lot of the ground's been kind of getting dry, but I think we made it just fine. So, today we'll be looking at another hymn again. Today's hymn will be Guide Me, O Thou Great Jehovah. And the line in question that the author wants us to focus on is Bread of Heaven, feed me till I want no more. I am the bread of life that has come down from heaven. The one who comes to me will never go hungry, and those who believe in me will never be thirsty. This I am quote of Jesus's from John chapter 6 verse 35 gives us the starting place for today's hymn line. Is it possible for Christ to feed us to the point of wanting no more of his nourishment? Can we gorge ourselves on the truth of what Christ is until we say, that's all I can take? Somehow I don't think so. Admittedly, I have never overindulged at Christ's table. I have snacked, selectively dined, taken the pick-and-choose approach. I have rarely feasted on the bread of heaven or over-imbibed myself from the fruit of the true vine. I've overdone church before. I have gotten to the point that I've had all the committee meetings and all the rehearsals I could bear. I've given myself in mission and outreach until I thought I had no more to give. I've been to the point I want nothing else to do with church folk. But I have yet to binge on the person of Jesus, so full of who he is and what he wants to teach me that I cry, Uncle. Come to the table, feast until you have to loosen your belt, devour every facet of his nature and replicate that in your life. Then you can sing with great sincerity, Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. It sometimes, as I've talked over the past few weeks, we do get a little kind of bogged down. I know here a couple weeks ago, I had with Easter and then trying to get a long swath of worship plans taken care of so that when class starts here in a week, I wouldn't have to be trying to do too much double dipping. And it got to be where that week I took to try and plan was actually more stressful than a lot of the other weeks I've had. And sometimes I think we do feel that we've overcommitted and we just, want to pull our hair out. But the other thing that the author makes the point of is recognizing the difference between that and truly feasting on the bread of life. Now, what we do in our committee meetings and things like that are important. They are very important to the health and the spirituality of the church. But sometimes I think that we might think that serving all these committees means that we're truly getting into what Jesus is. And yes, while serving is important, and I don't want to belittle those who serve on many committees, their efforts are greatly appreciated. It also, sometimes I think we need to take time to truly draw from that source of strength. I've talked before about the cross being the vertical and the horizontal, that we have to kind of plug into God to recharge our batteries. Otherwise, we will get flustered. We will get overwhelmed. And so sometimes I do think we need to take time just to connect to God, just to build that little bridge, build that connection. Otherwise, we will get burnt out. And when we get burnt out, bad things happen. So I think sometimes we need to recognize that serving on every committee while while our will to serve is strong, we're only human. We are only human. We have frail bodies. We have minds that can get overly stressed, which then puts more strain on our bodies to the point where things just seem to kind of fall apart. And then all the work that we've done will be for naught. So today I do want to kind of take some time and focus on building that connection again. So sometime today, take a moment of prayer. Recharge your batteries. Find something that you enjoy to do and find the time to do it. Go from there. And now I'm saying this, like I said, I'll be starting my next class here next week. Also Monday, in addition to tomorrow's Percolator being pre-recorded, Mondays will also be pre-recorded. I will be having the last RIM session for the 2020-2021 year. And then we don't know what RIM will look like after that. That's Residence in Ministry, for those of you wondering what I'm talking about. But that will be Monday. So Mondays will be pre-recorded. And then classes will start. So I myself will have to find a way to recharge my batteries, as it were. So, but I now will leave you. As always, when we discuss a hymn, we end by singing said hymn. So I invite you now today to join me in singing, Guide Me, O Thou Great Jehovah. Guide me, O thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hold me with thy powerful hand. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Feed me till I want no more. Open now the crystal fountain, whence the healing stream doth flow. Let the fire and cloudy pillar lead
still my strength and shield. Be thou still my strength and shield. When I tread the verge of Jordan, bid my anxious fears subside. Death of death and hell's destruction, land me safe on Canaan's side. Songs of praises, I will ever give to thee. I will ever give